I before you, Toastmaster Joshi.
I had a weird feeling today when I first came down to Toastmasters, and I saw my name over there. It says Speaker 2, Toastmaster Joshi. And I was like, wow, Toastmaster Joshi. Because I remember my first day at STM. I was sitting somewhere at the back there. And I observed everyone was saying that everyone was being referred as Toastmasters. Welcome Toastmaster, thank you Toastmaster, please round of applause for the Toastmaster. And I was scratching my head, man, I think I have to give at least 40 speeches or more to actually be a Toastmaster. Welcome Toastmasters and fellow guests. My name is Joshi Lakapalli. I'm 27 years old. I was born in Guruvara, a small town in Coast Kanga. And coming to my family, I have a mom, a dad, and a younger brother who's currently working with Sutherland Company. And I've done most of my schooling in Riyalguda, that's a small town in Nalgonda district. And growing up, I was a very curious kid. I used to ask too many questions, way too many questions. And somewhere along the way, I forgot to ask questions. Maybe that's what we call growing up. So in school, I used to hate maths. I really used to hate maths. But by the time I reached my intermediate, I took up maths as my subject because my dad told me so. Some wise man told me that electronics was an evergreen subject. So I joined electronics for my BTech. It's funny how many electronics engineers are actually working as electronics engineers in India right now. So after that, I continued for my master's. And it was back in 2008, and just like many students who failed to get a US visa, opted for UK, Australia, New Zealand, I opted for UK. And the coming 4 years were really most exciting years of my life. I mean, for the first time in my life, I was able to take my own decisions. I can choose the place I want to live in, I can choose the job I want to do, and most importantly, I can earn and spend money to my liking, not because for my mom and dad. But the irony is, I had a new dad in my life now, and his name was Reality. Reality, though I had 16 years of English education, I was finding it hard to strike up conversations with the local people and even my fellow university students. Reality, that my finances were not that tough, but not that strong to live a lifestyle which I always wanted to live. As months passed by, I started to get my footing. I grew in confidence. I was able to have arguments and even joke around with the people now. But my real test came while I was pursuing my dissertation, my final dissertation. I had 6 BTech friends in the same university studying along with me. And all those 6 friends opted to have the thesis done by the seniors, of course, for a certain fee. Initially, I was scared too, and I even went to my seniors. But the amount was too high for me. And moreover, I did not want somebody to put my fate to somebody else's hand. So I thought to myself that I'm going to do my project on my own. My friends did not like it. They were all against it. But anyway, ignoring them, I started doing my project. And the next 3 months of my life were probably the toughest of my life. All I was doing was research. I don't know how many white papers I've read through in that period. I don't know how many projects I've read in that period. Just to get an idea of what a dissertation actually was. And somewhere around 2 months into my project, I was lost. The project wasn't going anywhere, and I didn't know what to do. And my friends were not helpful either. And the professor, he was a very hard man to reach. He never replied to my emails, and he was always busy. He was traveling to other universities and giving guest lectures. So I freaked out, and one of my friends did approach me and said that, listen, I told you that you won't be able to do your project on your own. please trust my word and go to a senior and get it done for money. Still I wasn't convinced. I said to myself that if somebody else is going to do my project, it won't be my project. I won't have pride in that project. So what I did was, for the next 1 month or so, I distanced myself all from all my friends. I took a new apartment with complete strangers, and for 1 month, I did not meet anybody, none of my old friends. I took a leave for almost 1 month from my work, and within 1 month, I was able to complete it and present it, and I graduated earlier than my friends. However, I didn't score well in them. I got a D for my project. Well, for my friends, one got failed, one never graduated, and the rest passed with an E. To sum up my feeling, a father always takes pride when talking about his son's achievements, even though when he is disappointed with his son, when his son does not live up to his expectations, he still has some pride regarding his son. So was I. Friends come and go, but they won't stay with you forever. The only thing that they're going to stay with you are the decisions that you make and the consequences of those decisions. And my friends, so I want to tell you that if you're ever going to make an important decision now, make sure that you always put an I before you. Thank you.